Yes, everyone. This is my Forza Challenge in the Nissan 240. Me doing my level best to get out of B class. It's been hard work, man. I can't I can't gloss it over. Getting out of C class was race after race after race until it just randomly came up with the right track, the right opponents. I got out of there, and I think this is my fourth race in B class, just going through the testing, refining the tune, and here we are at Brands Hatch on the short circuit, which is a tricky little circuit at the best of times, and in B class especially, because it's obviously slightly more high powered. It's tricky just to get the power down without spinning, without ending anybody's race or my own. But it's part of the reason why some of my subscribers wanted me to do this, because they wanted to see me struggle, I think. Yeah, that's a nice thought. But yeah, here we are. And this track, it's all about, oh, my bad. It's all about the preparation for each corner. If you can get yourself on the right part of the track, in readiness for any, oh Christ, I'm sorry, dude. I think I'm just rushing. I've just gotten to the point that I'm so nervous about being in B class for as long as I was in C class that I just want out. But we'll see. I've definitely got the legs on the straight. The power is decent now, and oh my bad, sorry fella, up on the grass. Yes, great stuff. Yeah, the power is decent enough all the way through. There's the torque seems to be good. The handling is about as good as I can get it with this level of power. What chance I stand in A class, I don't know, but I might have to go for a power build and just hope that a power track comes up. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, as I said, if you can prepare early for every corner, like this one is, if you can scrub, easy Tiger, come on. If you can scrub off the speed and then just set up nicely for each corner. You got to be a little bit wary of the curbs on this track. They're not too bad, but they do catch you out sometimes. Just a little bit too early on the brakes there. But this corner is fantastic. I love this corner. You got to swing it in nice and early. Make sure you're nice and wide going in. And then this one, if you aim for that little... Oh no, that's not good. I was going to say, if you aim for the little curve on the left, clip that slightly and straighten up. It stands you in good stead to get around the more serious, sharper turn. But hopefully I'll nail it next time, so I can show you the way I usually do it. Whether it's right or wrong, I don't know. But I've had some success on this track, especially the longer version, the GP circuit. So you knock it down a gear, let it run through. If you're going wide there, I always recommend just to knock it down another one to pull the nose in a little bit tighter into second. A little bit of a late turn in, because it's a long old turn, that one. So aim slightly left and then knock it down, clip the curb, clip the outside curb, and off we go. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure this. I'm doing all right, but this. I was hoping for a better track. I think something like just the longer version of this track, the GP circuit at Brands Hatch, would be perfect for this, because I think, as I said, top end and power right the way through is decent in this car at the moment. That's a lot better. That's much better. Just stay nice and steady. There we go. Bit of a late apex, always on that corner, because as I said, as a corner, it's a really long, tight corner, and it's when you're going slower, it's easy to turn just a little bit too sharp and mount the curb too much and scrub off your time or lose a place. This has turned out to be a bit of a boring one. I apologise for this, but we gotta deal with what we're dealt, if you know what I mean. Let's see if I can pin together a few decent laps here. Broke a little bit too early for that then, but we're making the corner, that's the main thing. And it's straight into third. I always try and get my gearing. I don't really, unless it's on the sharper turns on some of the other tracks, I don't really like to touch second. I like third, fourth, fifth, sixth to do literally all of the job. It's a little bit fiddly to iron out the gear ratios. A little bit too shallow into that. Yeah, he nailed it. I didn't. Yeah, see, decent power. Stands me in good stead for A-class if I ever bloody get there. Easy, Tiger. But I've got to get out of B-class first. Decent battle I'm having at the moment though. See, a little bit too slow there, so it makes your steering inputs, however small you think they are, it exaggerates them because you're going slightly smaller. Slightly slower, smaller, sorry about that. Yeah, you want to mount the curb on the left. Just let it flow through nicely, no heavy inputs. It's hard to clip the curb there unless you mount it fully, but you just nip in and get as close as you can and then hammer it out. On this corner, I don't like to stay as far left as most drivers do, and that's only because when you open the corner up, I find you get fooled into thinking you can carry more speed than you can. So it's I always take it, oh Christ, dude, get out. Yeah, I always find it's better to go. Nicely done. Oh, switchback, I love it. Yeah, if I go slightly left of centre, it leaves me plenty of room to flow through, and also I get carried away if I open up every corner, especially the wide sweeping ones like that. I've always had the habit of just thinking I can fly through at 1,000,000 miles an hour, and it's a habit I've had for years and years and years. See, left of centre, nice early turning, mount the curb, take this curb, a nice late apex on this one, straightens up the corner a lot better. There we go. We're flowing a bit now, we've got a bit of a rhythm going. That's decent. I need more of that curve on the left though. It's looking good so far. I'm trying to contain my excitement because I might be getting out of B-class quicker than I thought. Oh God, no. Why do I have to tempt fate? Why do I have to start feeling positive and then almost ruin everything? I've got a bit of time behind me, so I don't need to worry too much, but no more mistakes, please. You ever notice that as well? When everything's going peachy, you'll go into a corner and you'll just you've nailed it for the last 3 or 4 laps, and then you'll just, I don't know, you'll break. See, I messed that up because I went into the apex too early. But yeah, you'll hit a corner, and for some reason you'll let go of the brakes just a smidgen too early, that you know it's too early, and you'll just fly through. You get no traction on cornering, and you've ruined the corner, and the fella behind you's caught up, and he's licking his lips thinking he's got you. I'm self-sabotage when I'm racing is insane. Well, thank you for watching. Subscribe if you want to see more, and yeah, I'll see you again.